Welcome to the highlights of the second ODI in the Colonial Medical Insurance ODI series between the Windies and England. The action coming from Bridgetown, Barbados. England came into the second ODI one up in the series. The toss was won by England's captain Owen Morgan, and he elected to field first. One change in each of the respective teams, with Sheldon Cottrell coming in to the Windies lineup at the expense of Nicholas Pooran, and Tom Curran coming in to the England side for Chris Wokes. In the commentary box were Darren Ganga and David Lloyd.
Here come the gladiators. Huge cheer. And so Chris Gale will stroll into his position. He's a colossus of a man, and he tends to have a little look, and you can just see the spike marks on that pitch. Now there's a clue. You see the spike marks there. 2 days ago, when the game finished, the groundsman saturated this pitch. And I think there might just be a touch of moisture in that top surface. Good morning, Darren.
Good morning, David, and good morning to all our viewers. What excitement we have in store. There's a little sprinkle at the moment, which the umpires will probably take into consideration as we get set for the first ball in this second one-day international.
But they don't want to play out there. He's still not ready. Chris Gale adjusting his gloves and having a good look around. Don't move too fast. We're away. If you were with us 2 days ago and that first delivery has gone down, it's just an easy bounce. Nice, pleasant, no searing pace. As a batsman, you'd be confident that you can judge the bounce. The Windies are on the board. A long chase for Liam Plunkett. He's not going to get there.
Came off the meaty part of the bat, this shot. Nice stroke from John Campbell, closing the blade, an over-pitch delivery. Importantly, he found the gap. This convincing boundary for the West Indies in this innings.
It's perfectly placed.
He was calling for two, John Campbell. Chris Gale was still ambling for one. Didn't know how sweetly timed that shot was. John Campbell eventually got a boundary. It was another slower delivery. Little or no grip from this surface, so it's just about timing this one. Campbell's second boundary of his innings.
Clever. .26 without loss.
This is why you like John Campbell. He's courageous, and he can play shots like this. Very unorthodox. Just lined it up, took his head out of the way, and off she goes.
What the coaches say, just keep your eye on the ball. He's looking anywhere but the ball.
Hit beautifully down the ground and enough. First six for Chris Gale today.
He was just waiting for one that was in his wheelhouse. Didn't appear to hit it very hard.
There you go. He just decided he's going to have to start going perhaps a little bit earlier today than he did the other day.
This one was a little bit further up, and the angle was into him, so he just kept going with it.
First one out of the ground today. We had about 10 of those yesterday. Third umpire will need to come on and provide us with a few more balls, because this is going to happen, I think, quite a bit throughout the day. It's another strong wind.
Moeen Ali floats this one into Chris Gale's wheelhouse, and if you put it there, you're cruising for a bruising.
Starts with a boundary, just a loosener really, just a little too short, and on this surface it has no pace, it just sits up. Gets lucky there. It's very lucky.
This is a shot he likes to play, John Campbell.
Okay, just roll it there. So there's a spike as it's gone past the glove and it's hit the wristband. Okay, so it's not part of the glove. Okay, so we can see that it's obviously no bat involved. Can we go through the ball tracking when ready, please? Okay, pitching in line, impact outside. So you can go back to the on-field umpire. Greg, you can stick with the original decision of not out. You're on screen now, you can signal not out.
Not the middle of the bat, but the wind is strong and the wind takes it over in the end.
Not very happy with the contact, Chris Gale. But power and a bit of wind, and he's got another 6.
Taken right on the edge of the circle, again not the middle of the bat, and a comfortable catch for Moeen Ali.
John Campbell really went after this one, didn't get it in the middle of the bat. Moeen Ali settled himself, just waited. Comfortable catch, straight to him. And England pick up their first wicket. John Campbell gone for 23. It's 61 for 1.
Shea Hope did very well in the first game, 64 from 65, batted fluently alongside Chris Gale, and in good form in one-day international cricket. That though will go all the way for 6, just picked up and dumped into the stand. A little too short, a little too wide on this occasion, so 10 from the over, 75 for 1.
Fortunately, we won't be held up for a change of ball because this one stayed with us.
Square leg, almost, but not good enough. Good effort from Tom Curran, but Hope gets his first 6.
Just hangs in the air, flicked off his pads. It's rare that the outfielder, you get a chance of a catch. That would have been a standing catch if he caught it. Normally we see it just fly off into the seats, into the crowd.
Quick single and a half century to Chris Gale, his 50th half century in one-day internationals, backing up his 135 from the first ODI.
And it's been a better knock so far. A better start than it was in the first ODI. Looks like a man on a mission, Chris Gale.
He has him. He's come on much earlier today. Adil Rashid should have been on earlier in the first game. And this is a statement wicket for him.
Well, the contest has been won by Rashid. Little bit of spin, just enough grip. Leg spinner this time, pushed through that little bit quicker. Chris Gale sees it, tries to hit with the spin, completely misses it. Well, that is a big moment in this game. Chris Gale was looking in good touch. Well, his excellent bowling. He hasn't bowled a bad ball as yet. Adil Rashid, his control has been outstanding. Chris Gale goes for 50, 98 for 2.
Came at number 6 last game, but that was basically because of the high tempo that was set and maybe a little bit of insecurity as to whether he'd recovered from his Bangladesh form, which wasn't good.
Will get a boundary. This is Shea Hooper in full form.
Yes, it was leg break. He got close enough to it. Didn't try to hit it too square.
Goes big and long. Shea Hope. Well, he's playing in front of his home crowd, and I'm sure he wants to impress. This is a fine shot.
And this one is slightly overpitched.
Pulled away. Will it be taken? Yes, he finds the fielder. This is disappointing. Shea Hope, after looking so good at the crease, gives his wicket away.
Yeah, struck it well, but hitting into the wind. And a simple catch in the end for Johnny Bairstow. So Shea Hope, after getting a start, just doesn't carry on. Gone for 33. It's 121 for 3.
New man, new partnership for the West Indies at the crease. Hetmyer makes his way. Very flamboyant player. Natural stroke player. He's done it a number of times in Test match cricket. Well, an appeal given. Naran Bravo immediately reviews.
Okay, just rock and roll that. The ball next to the bat and freeze it there, please. Okay. There's a spike on ultra edge. You can go back to the on-field umpire. Greg will have to overturn your decision. There's an ultra edge spike. You're on screen now. You may signal not out, please.
There is a gap which he finds. Beautiful placement. Not even Stokes could get round, not even Johnny Bairstow. He's a little short on this occasion.
And he gets in a good position. It's just short of a length. Key of batting is to pick up length early.
Bash down the ground. Just gave himself a little bit of room, and that meant he could free his arms.
.150 for 3. Partnership just starting to get going. 29 from 35. 8 4, 6 sixes.
Clever batting. It really is good batting. Same thing. Stays leg side of the ball. It opens up both sides, offside and leg side. And this time he finds it, threads it through extra cover. Up in the air, it's with the wind, and it will go all the way. Nothing Ben Stokes can do but see it going into the stands. Just a little short again from Moeen Ali.
batsmen fancy it. They fancy this inviting boundary, hitting with a stiff breeze. He's not just on it, Moeen Ali, today.
Well, that's beautiful batting. Gave himself some room and just swats it away.
That's immense power from a young man. A virtual tennis shot. Have a look at this. It was a slow delivery, just 119 kilometers per hour. But on the move, he's got the power, the timing to get it over that long-on region. What a shot from Hetmyer.
Oh, nice batting. They want two. Straight away they set off. Good running. 50 for Hetmyer. And a lot of power, a lot of touch as well, a lot of skill. He is a star in the making.
Much more sensible innings from the young man in this second one-day international. Didn't have many deliveries in that first one-day, but recognizing the situation, the context that his team was in when he arrived at the crease, he's played very well.
A chance of a run out. Direct hit. Brilliant. Excellent fielding. Not sure he set off straight away. There was a slight miscommunication. Rashid had to hit the stumps.
Side on angle, please. Just roll it back there, please. This way. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Thank you. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Thank you. My decision of the screen is out. I repeat, out.
Very good from Adil Rashid. That was a wicket at a handy time. The platform was being set. The partnership was evolving. I reckon there's just a slight stutter. And that was enough. Rashid had to hit, did hit.
Bravo did make the call as well. So he was the risk taker. Paid the price for it in the end. The accuracy, the out cricket, the fielding from this English side. And in this one-day international, superior to that of what we saw in the first one-day. Bravo goes for 25. It's 197 for 4.
Well, that's gone a long, long way up. Mid-off is interested. Now just one bounce. Even when he doesn't hit the middle of the bat, it goes a fair way. Ball close again. Chance of a run out. Again, brilliant. One stump to aim at, hits the one stump. England have been outstanding in the field.
Jason Roy, he's already celebrating. He thinks he has Jason Holder. Holder trudges off.
Side on angle, please. Rick, have you got me there? Keep rolling it through, keep rolling it through. Thank you. My decision to the screen is out. I repeat, out.
Out. And as you can see, about a meter short in getting back Jason Holder. Very similar to a situation which happened earlier. An appeal for LBW. Jason Holder was searching for that run. And didn't get back in time. He's gone for 3. It's 207 for 5 now.
That is massive. That is a thunderous blow to generate that power from shoulder level.
Deja vu, we've seen this before. That is coming our way. It's a monstrous hit.
It's another 6. This kid is playing a gem of an innings. 235 for 5.
That helps. 18 from the over. Looking for the Yorker and gets it into a length delivery.
It's a great sound if you're Mark Wood. Truly deserved for the quality performance he's put in today.
Well, that's his first wicket. We talked about the skill of Wood. His rhythm has been super. And Carlos Brathwaite, big Carlos, looking for that huge hit. And the ball is through him. 144k. Timely wicket for England. The partnership just developing there. Brathwaite goes for 13. 237 for 6.
Nice straight hit, glorious. 79 now to Hetmyer.
Well, a great start to the over. He puts the bowler under pressure, and there's going to be lots of slow deliveries. You just look at third man and fine leg. Third man and fine leg are up inside the circle, so mid on and mid off and back slow deliveries.
That is magnificent. That truly is an outstanding shot.
Just watch how he sets himself. He knows that lots of slow deliveries are coming. Minimal movement. He picks a spot. Where's the big gap? Extra cover. It's a slow delivery.
Catches the cry, but only for someone in that Weeks, Worrell and Walcott stand of a second tier. 95 now to Shimron Hetmyer.
Well, this is straight out of the middle of the bat. Telling innings, 78 deliveries he's been at the crease. Low full toss. It's absolutely in his slot. Look at the follow through.
A glorious 100 by the 22-year-old Shimron Hetmyer. Kensington Oval stands and applauds. A superstar in the making.
He sure is. This is wonderful cricket from Hetmyer, 22 years of age. He looks a real character. Forget the character, he's a player.
And a couple more. So on a day where Chris Gayle only got a half century, Shimron Hetmyer has taken up the slack and has muscled the West Indies, the Ghanese flags, the West Indies flags blowing in the wind. Excellent sportsmanship from Stokes, Wood and company in shaking the hand of Hetmyer. The Windies finish on 289 for 6. Hetmyer 104 not out. A working total for the Windies, 289 for 6 on a pitch that the ball gripped a touch. Half century for Chris Gayle, a couple of 20s for Campbell and Bravo. Hope once again looked good for 33, but it was Shimron Hetmyer who stole the limelight. 104 of just 83 deliveries. Ashley Nurse was not out on 13. England generally were much better with the ball in this contest. Mark Wood, I thought, was impressive at the beginning and the end with his pace. 1 for 38. A wicket for Liam Plunkett, Stokes and Rashid as well. So it left England needing 290 from their 50 overs to win the game. On the back of the last game 100 by Jason Roy, what are your expectations?
Well, like most people have watched this England one-day side over the last few years, they're very high. They've set the bar very high. They're not concerned at all about big run chases. In fact, I think they'll view this as a run chase they should get.
They were very calm, weren't they, in the last game, the first game of the series, chasing 361. They're naturally aggressive players. When you think that Alex Hales can't get in this side, he's the extra batsman. Just gives you a clue as to how talented this batting lineup is.
Sheldon Cottrell will be looking for some in-swing from off stump or just outside. Shout, 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 finger goes up, Sheldon Cottrell strikes. The ideal start for the man from the Jamaica Defence Force who salutes his colleagues back at home.
Yeah, familiar celebration. Really good delivery, one that just came back in, and when you're facing your first ball, you're not quite sure if it's going to swing, if it isn't, and it's perfect. Pitch is on, it will go smashing into what, middle and leg. And Johnny Bairstow didn't even bother to look up, straight off. So the decision to bring in Sheldon Cottrell has worked straight away. He's boosted their bowling lineup. It's very familiar. Bairstow goes without scoring, 1 for 1.
Joe Root, the informed batsman, or one of them, comes to join Jason Roy. That's beautifully played. Root had 57 singles in his 100 2 days ago. He starts off with a boundary.
Yeah, these are the two form players right now. They've got runs in the last game, got runs in the warm-up as well. Just got a little greedy on that occasion, just looking for too much swing.
Too short, and the Root is in a different mood today, looking to stamp his authority from very early.
Played on. That's exactly where he had his problems when he first started his career, and the ball is just moving back into Jason Roy, and on this occasion it found the inside edge, and England in a little trouble early on.
This is the job that Sheldon Cottrell was brought back into his team for. It hasn't done a lot. He's reached for it, and just unfortunate that it's the inside edge. Yes, Sergeant. Hello to you as well, Sheldon Cottrell. Welcome back. Jason Roy goes for 2. It's 10 for 2. Captain Morgan at the crease. Good half century in the first game. Too short. Holder needs to go a little bit closer to Morgan pretty soon, maybe next over. That's a good shot. 19 for 2.
Just eased through the offside. A slower ball, around 117 k's, so just trying to mix up the pace, didn't quite get it right.
Yeah, and it's that precision. It's a hard art, and the margins for error, but it's that precision that Jason Holder spoke about after the last game that he wanted his bowling group to give him against this batting lineup. Do not go searching there. That is too easy and beautifully played by Owen Morgan.
Both these players are such good players that if you're slightly off with your line and your length, you're going to get punished.
Picked up nicely. Didn't really look that short, just swiveled on it.
And you can play shots like that on this surface because you can trust the bounce. It's almost as if he knew how high the ball would bounce, just kept his hands low and whipped it away.
Lovely shot, straight down the ground.
Big chant of rude goes around the ground.
Just like that. He just picks that up so well. So early into position, doesn't try and hit it too hard either.
There's just not enough pace in the middle of this pitch to be bowling this short. Caught that nice and early.
Oh, Nick Thomas does the trick. It was a short, wide ball there to be hit. That is a big wicket.
That's what they needed, the West Indies. Joe Root was looking very dangerous. And he gets a short one from outside off stump. Bounce is probably a little bit more than he expected. Simple catch in the end for Shea Hope. And another step in the right direction for the West Indies. Shane Thomas accounts for Joe Root for 36. It's 60 for 3.
Two left-handers at the crease now then as Ben Stokes comes to the wicket. England's rock, the man who just calms so many nerves. Joe Root has gone.
Oh, where's that? Well, that has had some real air time.
He's so nimble on his feet, Owen Morgan. Just have a look how he transfers his weight.
Say again that he's very quick to go back into his crease, Owen Morgan. And the ball that's banged in. It's quick enough, but it's probably not just short enough.
Yeah, we mentioned the pace slow off this pitch.
Oh, pulled again, the flat 6 all the way. Wonderful shot, 89 for 3.
He's so quick to latch on to short deliveries.
It's a back cut, there's no fielder there. This is going to be 4. Well, he's on at the right end, bowling leg spin to these two left-handers. Granted that hitting to the leg side is the shorter of the boundaries, but it's into this stiff breeze. crunched through extra cover. In a flash, it passes Chris Gale, a shake of the head and another chat. Bishu is under pressure here. England move on to 100.
Good going by England, immediately putting pressure on Bishu. Hasn't had the best of starts in this one-day series.
Well, that's overpitched and hitting with the wind. There goes another 6.
Sort of reminiscent of the way Chris Gale treated Moeen Ali, particularly in game 1. You're asking him to hit against the spin, even though it's with the wind, and he's conquered it. That's a magnificent shot.
He's getting him. And sent upstairs straight away.
Okay, just roll it through, roll it through, roll it through. Okay, it's a flat line there. We go back to the on-field umpire. Ox is a flat line on ultra edge. No bat involved. Need to change your decision. You're on screen now. Signal not out, please. Big.
And that'll be his 50. And one more. Another good half century for the England captain. This would be his 38th for England. And he's put him down. And Ashley Nurse has really been in the wars. Carries to hand, should have been taken. And that's gone into the stands. Nothing delivery from Chris Gale, pulled it down and picked up the length very quickly, Owen Morgan.
Picked that man in the deep. Simple catch. I'm going to see that salute again. There it is. Back into the attack. Third wicket for Sheldon. Cottrell back in the side today. They're not out of it yet.
Bizarre shot from Morgan. As soon as he hit it, you thought that might have gone a long way. You saw this sort of straight arm. Well, he extended through it, but it's right out of the toe of the bat. I think he was shouting no as soon as it hit. That wasn't the toughest catch, but for a minute it didn't look like it was going to stick. Here we go. Morgan doesn't even turn to look, neither does Stokes. They get the send-off. Morgan goes for 70, played well, 159 for 4.
Yeah, up short this time. Helped on its way by Stokes, who helps himself to another one-day international 50.
A fist pump with his mate Josh Butler. It's been a good night from Ben Stokes.
That's a pretty terrific shot as well. Good use of the feet, Ben Stokes, who's been itching to get down and meet the ball. Part of the reasons he's playing these shots is because mid-off is up. This time dragged down. There's plenty of gaps on the leg side.
What a lovely shot, beautiful shot. Well, that's just clean timing, effortless.
Over pitch delivery. It's clean as.
Oh, straight over the top. It's a powerful shot, but it's just over mid-off.
He's got the ball magnet. Ashley Nurse, it's following him all over the field. He stayed in the air for a long time. Just out of the reach.
Well, he looked anxious, didn't he, Josh Butler? He knows that he's got it out of the middle. He wants more elevation. Short, short, short. All the way.
More importantly, he hasn't used his wicket-taking delivery, the googly, to good effect to get wickets. Hasn't done so, Devendra Bishu.
Oh, big shot. All the way. Fielder interested, beats him.
And Stokes taking responsibility with the bat, 71 meters back.
Nick gone. And given. And he stands there bemused. He chats to Josh Butler. Oh, review.
Yeah, let's roll it through, roll it through. Okay, there's clear, just go right with the ball next to the bat, thanks. Okay, thank you. There's a clear spike on ultra edge. We go back to the on-field umpire. Gregory can stay with the original decision of out. You can signal out now.
And he's livid with himself. 79 from 85. It's 228 for 5.
228 for 5. Moeen Ali, new batsman. 62 required from 60. Oh, off cutter. Now it's interesting. Jason Holder does the trick. And it's Josh Butler.
And it's the variation proving to be the right thing for the West Indies. Jason Holder showing how it should be done. Something that we have not seen from the likes of Devendra Bishu. Gets it right, rolls his fingers across the seam. Deceives Josh Butler. Hetmyer makes no mistake. The old Crocodile Joe. And celebrations. Second wicket for Jason Holder. They can't believe it, the English supporters. This game is changing. Butler goes for 34. It's 233 for 6.
Oh, he's given him. Wow, that's a surprise. England don't have a review. Well, that's a surprise. What's this? Wow.
Doubts whether that delivery was going on to hit the stumps, maybe a little too high as well. I'd like to see that again. No review for England. Tom Curran only last one delivery. He's gone without scoring. 233 for 7 now. Big moment for Jason Holder. Hat-trick ball.
Oh, he's down. Captain, captain, captain.
The simplest of chances put down. As easy as you will get in the game of cricket.
Excellent shot. Could be 4. Is 4. 4 vital runs for Rashid and England. Got in. Cottrell has had a brilliant game. Brought back to get wickets, and he has achieved his career best figures in ODIs. 4 wickets now to him.
Rolled it into the surface, tried to run it down, got it too fine off the face of the bat. Simple catch Rashid goes for 15, 260 for 8.
He's got another one, a 5-wicket haul for Sheldon Cottrell. The sergeant salutes, and salutes in all his glory. Best figures by a West Indian bowler at this ground in ODIs. Back from the dead almost, the West Indies.
They are on the brink. Moeen Ali is desperately unlucky, just clips that thigh pad and drags it back onto leg stump. Well, we've seen a fair amount of that today. Moeen Ali, he goes for 12, 261 for 9.
Down to long off, the tallest man in the field, Jason Holder, has snatched it. And the West Indies have won this. They have come back from seemingly nowhere. "26 runs, the margin of victory, series all square."
They have been smart, they have made good decisions, they have been really well led yet again by Holder. They have a few superstars in their ranks.
It shows how we undervalue bowling in every format. Batsman drop, bowler comes back, gets a 5-wicket haul. Excellent bowling from the skipper. And West Indies' first win versus England in 10 after 10 consecutive defeats. England fold for 263. They looked well positioned after being rocked back by Sheldon Cottrell. They were 2 for 10, 60 for 3, but then got a couple of good partnerships in the middle and were very well placed at 228 for 4 before Jason Holder came back into the attack. 36 to Root, 70 to Morgan, 79 to Stokes, and then a 34 to Jos Buttler, and then it all fell away. Sheldon Cottrell coming in for his first game of the series had a telling impact. His best figures in ODIs, 5 wickets for 46. Good up front, good at the back. A wicket for Thomas, but it was Jason Holder with his removal of Stokes and Buttler that was the star at the back end, 3 for 53. Shimron Hetmyer was adjudged the player of the match for his excellent 100. The 22-year-old, his stock is rising on the world stage. So confirmation of how match number 2 in this Colonial Medical Insurance ODI series went. The Windies batting first got 289 for 6, and England bowled out for 263. The Windies winning by 26 runs.